The lights of Broadway are flickering back to life, bringing us some new shows, along with some old favorites. Favorites like the hugely popular show Wicked. Tracy Smith tells us about its eagerly anticipated reopening.
1, 2, 3.
Like most other Broadway shows, Wicked, the hit musical based on characters from The Wizard of Oz, was sidelined for more than a year. But last month, Wicked's national tour company reopened in Dallas. The costumes came out of storage.
I love them all, really, and I feel like they're mine. I love the crown.
The Good Witch, Allison Bailey, got her crown back. The Wicked Witch, Talia Suskauer, got a wicked shade of green.
Looks so smooth. Look at that.
And the fans showed up in force, even those who'd seen it before.
How many times have you seen the show?
7.
Probably 15.
15 times.
Yes.
By the start of the first act, the sellout crowd was jubilant.
It's good to see me, isn't it?
And by the time the curtain fell, it was hard to tell just who was happier, the audience or the cast. Since Wicked first opened in 2003, it's been seen by more than 60 million people worldwide and has grossed more than $5 billion. The show is 18 years old, but somehow it still feels new. L. Frank Baum first published The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900, hailed at the time as a joyous children's novel. But in MGM's 1939 movie adaptation, joy often went out the door. Oh, sure, there was Glinda.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But the other witch, the one with the bigger part, was lean, mean, and Technicolor green.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
In the movie, all you ever hear about the Wicked Witch of the West is she's wicked, wicked, wicked. But that's it.
You're absolutely right, Tracy. In fact, Wicked is part of her name, the Wicked Witch of the West. It has a capital W. She doesn't have a first name. She doesn't have a backstory, which meant that nobody could say that I got it wrong.
Gregory Maguire is the author of the novel Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, on which the musical is based. He gave her that backstory. Who knew she was a do-gooder with glasses, and that she and Glinda were once roommates? Maguire also gave her a name, Elphaba. It's based on the letters LFB, the initials of original Oz author L. Frank Baum.
So once I got it, I thought, every time her name is spoken or sung, I will be tipping my hat to the original person who created her, Lyman Frank Baum.
The story got the attention of legendary composer Stephen Schwartz, the guy who wrote the music and lyrics for a few other Broadway shows like Godspell and Pippin. And he thought Wicked would work as a musical, too.
I know they're all your babies, but do you have a favorite number?
I do, but I'm not going to say what it is.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
But Schwartz did like this song, Popular, and he knew he wanted actress Kristin Chenoweth to sing it.
Stephen Schwartz says, I've got this part. It's one song. You come in and kill it. Just come for the reading.
Popular. I'll help you be popular.
It's with you in mind. I can't hear anybody else. I walked in and I sang Popular the first time, and I went, I'm in. I'm in.
It's not about aptitude, it's the way.
Chenoweth went on to become the show's original Good Witch, Glinda.
Very, very popular. Like me.
And the title role of the Wicked Witch went to Broadway veteran Idina Menzel, who says at first she was a bit shaky.
I was always afraid I was going to get fired. They were rewriting things all the time, and I wasn't great at cold reading, so I couldn't always deliver the new lines perfectly, and just like a mad little student with my loose leaf script and ripping out pages. And Kristin was so beautiful and so Glinda, like just perfection. She always just, her first take on everything was just so funny and so right. And I was just the opposite. I just felt like a big mess.
The wizard.
But by opening night, she'd channeled all that self-doubt into what would be a Tony-winning character. Wicked, which opened just after the 2003 invasion of Iraq, is about questioning authority, what's good and what's evil. But it's also become a beacon for anyone who doesn't fit the conventional mold.
We live in a society that's so judgmental, and I'm in the thick of it in this industry. I judge myself harshly, and I have to remind myself, no, this is how you're put together.
And this show strikes a chord with those people that, hey, it's okay if this is how you're put together.
In fact, it can be wonderful.
I do believe I have been changed for the better.
The turning point of the show comes when two unlikely friends have to say goodbye. Wicked lyricist Stephen Schwartz wanted to get the words just right here, so he asked his daughter, Jessica, for help.
I went to Jess with a yellow pad in hand and said, I want you to imagine that you're never going to see your friend Sarah again, and you have one chance to tell her what she means to you. What would you say?
I have been changed.
To this day, both women say this song
For good.
has a special place in their hearts.
It's just a beautiful moment for both of us, kind of be able to look back and know that we were changed for good.
Wicked's touring company has been at it for more than a month, but 2 days from now, the show will finally reopen on Broadway. For fans and for Wicked author Gregory Maguire, it can't come fast enough.
Personally, when you see them return, how do you think that'll feel?
I'm going to be in the audience the first night that the lights come up and the monkeys come down on their ropes and the whole saga begins again. And I suspect I'm going to pack 3 or 4 wads of Kleenex in my pockets because we need this story still. We're not done with it.